Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be, making this again, Alexa, play Soviet Union anthem.
Here's Soviet National Anthem by the Red Army Choir.
Alexa, turn down to 3. Anyway, so the first thing we see that happens is, well, Australia has enough. That's right. He has enough. Australia's had enough. It's gonna try and make an empire. But you see, the thing is, there's nothing really wrong because these neighbours are weak. So New Zealand joins it. I don't think we've seen an Oceanian empire yet, have we? Like an Oceanic empire pop up yet? Have we? I think we have. And yeah, because there's no things there. Of course, I'm stupid. Now someone's gonna put that in the chat and say, "Look what he said. He said, oh no, I'm stupid." And then I'm gonna be made fun of. But I stand up and make a revolution. When the revolution comes, I'm gonna whip and kill people. And it will be drink man, enjoy others drink man, and you will get destroyed with my fist. Please don't ever touch my balls. Promise not to tell one else, but you saw. That song stuck in my head too. Oh yeah, where is it again? Oh yeah, there you are. You're Oceanic now. So Papua New Guinea used to be a threat, but yeah, and I forgot. It said by 2027, and it's like 33 or something. But they still get invaded and killed. Well, they were independent for a long time. So then, we have them meeting a challenge. That's Indonesia. And Indonesia's massive. It's got a lot more population than Australia. But strength and allies, that's Australia. Now, let's run over the allies. So Indonesia's allies is India, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and the Polish Empire. Australia's allies is South Africa, Nigeria, yeah, this guy forgot his name, the Iberian Empire, Brazilian Empire, and yummia. Oh yeah, and this guy also has USSR. So they think like, what if I don't invade Indonesia? Now the thing is, now Indonesia signs a pact treaty with Philippines, Malaysia, and all these countries here. And no, not these two. They were, but they're not. So they make a pact that say, hey, join us. Right, I didn't see the harm in that. So, wait, I'm trying to see what colours, like, we haven't used yet. Have we? Is this different? Yeah, that's way different. Okay, looks like we're using this one then. Oh, hell yeah, we're using that one. That looks good for, like, I think that's like Indonesia's national colour or something. Yeah, Indonesia. Yeah, so the first thing we have rebellions here, and they kind of can't be stuck down because how many people wanted to join it. Oh yeah, I forgot. By this year, they used full strength Papua New Guinea and owned this, but then Australia came in. Well, sorted them out. So, yeah. And by the way, there's a lot of people in my Discord server that love my channel, but I know they are lying. I know I am going to kill them one day. Especially 2 people. I'm going to tell the server, and you any smalling 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 20-year-olds that are watching this video, subscribe, consider it. Like it's cool. Cool people do that. You should subscribe. Yeah. Even Discord moderators agree with me. Oh yeah, fun fact, kids. Don't take his advice, because guess what? Discord moderators are you in the future. Yeah. Whatever you said. Anyways, it's Cameron. So we see this pact very spreading across Indonesia. Now it has took main Indonesia, but like Indonesia took over some other countries. Just kidding, it took over nothing. They just want this land to make it. They need this land to make it. They don't want this land, they need it. They have some very strong soldiers here which can eat cheese. You heard me. That's very dangerous. You shouldn't be messing with them. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, happy bank holiday tomorrow, because I'm probably not gonna post tomorrow. I'm still gonna be on my main things that I'm usually on, but I'm thinking about not posting. Just saying. Anyways, let's get back. So, we have this spreading, and this is a pretty big pact. It's took over all the countries here, and this pact is going for Southeast Asia. Oh yeah, they've actually lost a lot of land recently. So yeah, they've actually become pretty small. They've lost their panhandle and stuff to only these countries. Now, someone else looked at the expansion of this massive thing and thought, I want more land because this doesn't look connected. So as soon as they were about to start invading, the Chinese say, nah man, it's tripping, and they blocked the border because they know that they kind of know not to attack the Chinese because they would. Well, yeah, that's all I need to say. And show, like, just the Chinese. Yeah. Anyways, South, what's your name again? Oh yeah, South Korea, weak. USA can't help because Tiny 2, only own this and can get invaded by these 2 at any time because they're friends with Australia. Australia's not friends with US now. Yeah, big shiver me timbers. Anyways, boom, bow, Japan too strong, because they're strong on their own, and yeah, go around them then, South Korea, boom, bam. Now, South Korea is weak, so it's slow, because I think these are mountains, if I'm correct, or just plain rice fields. So they take this, but like, Wait a sec. I was about to say, wait, what? Ah. So yeah, that's literally the Eastern Hemisphere, which is literally just this. It is not a lot of countries compared to like other hemispheres. Done, finished, done. Sorry. Southern Hemisphere. Um, Nearly done. We just need to do this. Northern Hemisphere is very colorful, but not really there. When I finish in all these lands, then it will be actual war then. So first we have something very interesting happening, and that's down over in here, down here, when Nigeria realizes how weak its neighbors are. So first is Togo, which well, is not that strong of a country. A lot of countries already know that happens, so like all of the countries here unite, and then they realize, so they unite quickly, like in the matter of 3 days. But Nigeria is just way too overpowered, mate. In this scenario, Nigeria's just been saving up economy and all of its military and really focusing on economy to get population to then focus on, to then get military. These countries are very war until they realized that Nigeria was going to invade them. So yeah, Nigeria invades them. No one can really stop them, as these countries don't really have protection of any foreign empires or any empires in Europe. Really anything. They hate each other too. They just needed to do this for survival. Then they would split up again and probably declare war on each other because they would be bigger. I mean, I think because Togo's this big, it would grab all of Nigeria, making it the dominant one and take over all the stuff. So yeah, that would probably be how it would go. Oh yeah, by the way, it's good friend. Yeah, they're friends. It's good friends. Iberian Empire. It asks if it can take this. They say yes. Oh yay, good times. Nigeria now has an empire. As these countries will weaken its friend is up there. Oh my gosh, I didn't think Nigeria would actually grow that big though. And yeah, that's there's one continent that's been finished. Two continents actually. It's been finished. Nearly 3 and 4. And nearly 5. And I don't think there's 6. Anyways. I'm gonna change your color, Greece, because I don't like it. And like it's copying a lot of other countries. So yeah. Also, you're very dominant in this area. So as Greece is very big. Greece attacks well, it attacks someone which has been trying to get an empire. It's Bulgaria. Well, I'm only kidding, they friend request it. And they say yes. So now they want to rule Europe. But hold up, Romania is actually a strong country. So Romania says, stop there, criminal scum. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 blues been done. 3, right? 3 blues, yes. 3 blues. Is this one? Yes. This one? Wait. It's this one. Hold on. Just realizes it's that one again. Where's the top one? And I should be smart enough, yes. So then they ask Romania, which obviously says yes, as like Romania's pretty strong way on its own. Could probably rule the Baltics except for Greece, because that's actually very strong on its own. So Greece has just got out of debt and stuff. So yeah, they decide to split Ukraine and Moldova with, not Ukraine. Moldova with Russia, as they invade it. They both invade it. So this is how the peace treaty is planning to go. Because Moldova is a smaller country, gets most of the land, but the capital city of Moldova, and all like good stuff, like some of the good stuff goes to Russia. Oh yeah, Soviet Union, because they've made the Soviet Union. They've reunited it. So now that these 3 are good allies, they decide to start invading. I forgot about you. Hungary is big and strong. Pretty strong and big. So, how many purples do we have again? 2 purples. What if we just get dark one? How about no? So we've had this one, this green, and what I believe this green, but have we had this green? I meant this green. Nope. Alright, let's get it then. So, then they ask Hungary. And Hungary, or Hungaria, whatever you want to call it, joins. Well, I just needed to do that because I could have lost memory. Okay, top one, last one. Got it. Alright, so now we have Hungary in it. I just realized how big, that's so many states. Why can the country just have like 7 states? I hate Slovakia. I hate Slovakia now. So yeah, now we have the alliance kill. Yeah. But what they don't realize is that Serbia has took over a lot of land. So they know that now. I just said they don't realize. I don't think anyone's this. Yeah, you are. So that means it's not, yeah. So now Serbia's trying to bring back Yugoslavia, which would be massive for the country. As they would finally get a coastline. I mean, Bosnia wants a bigger coastline for obvious reasons, as its coastline is so tiny. Why should it even focus on its navy though? So yeah, we have them taking over good parts. I meant just you, because you can. Well, yeah, he's kind of infuriated. Now, these two are happy because they have a clear path. Now, this guy can only, like, do this. That's a little too dark. So now he's like, hey, give me more land. I need to get over here. So they're like, no, you're not getting more land. And then he's like, nah, man, you're tripping. And then they're like, yeah, I am. We are tripping. Burp. Senorita, I want to say, ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. So yeah, we have Bulgaria. You know what? They just invade and really just take a lot. But not too much, actually. That's too much. Now you're gonna get Greece mad. Because Greece had a clear path. So they do a peace treaty, which Bulgaria still hates. So yeah, Serbia gets offered in this alliance and they join. So yeah, we have actual giants now. We have actual big things. Big people here. They are, I bet you all of these, except for Hungary, but I bet you all of these are bigger than Italy. This Italy, of course. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Done. What the bananas and cheese biscuits? Like. So yeah, we see a lot of countries growing. Croatia is still pretty strong. So now Serbia is happy. They actually have a coast that they can spread out. They have a coast that is around this big. That's actually pretty massive now that I think of it. But do you know who's getting even happier now? That's Hungary. They're really happy. Yeah. So, I'm hungry. But, whoa, hungry grains. Nah, that's not true. They get run over. Like, quickly as soon as they... Okay, you know what? Just So eventually, finally, after so long, they think that they are strong enough, and that Slovenia is big enough to give them a coastline. And so how right they are. Slovenia is big enough to give them a coastline. Yes, and now we're happy. But their coastline is like this. Their water thing. It's like this big. And they're like that big. So like they do something surprising. They claim this. So yellow's like, alright, but you can have this too. Yeah, so now their coastline has extended to there. As they realised how big, well, the other people in the alliance are compared to it. They thought, and they even give it a lot more land, even giving it the whole peninsula at this point. What? Oh, okay, that's interesting and odd to know. So yeah, it's like Austria's trying to recreate something. And it starts with Austria and ends with Hungary. I realize that the winner is probably not... I'm gonna give you guys a hint when who the winner of the series isn't. So like, I've realized that I'm gonna have to come up and do all these mini states again. Because Hungary is not gonna win. It's just like... Yeah, okay, now I realise I've gave it too much power. I've gave it too much powers. Guys, I've gave it too much power. It's actually became big. I mean, actually, that's Czechia. So why does they own that? They deserve that. Whatever country this is, I'm sorry. Oh, that could be Austria. I just realised that's probably Czechia. I mean, that's Slovakia. And that's Czechia. What am I saying now? I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, Greece is kind of small. This panhandle didn't really give it a lot, so they decide to be nice to Greece and give it this. Just because it's not touching Serbia, actual Serbia, IRL Serbia, not alternative future Serbia. That grows. So yeah, they became bigger. I didn't realize how much the Baltics actually grow out. But they're still not as big as them guys. They're pretty midgety compared to them. Anyways, Red looks over here. I mean Soviet Union, and thinks these countries are small and miniature and weak. Kazakhstan thinks, this can help my economy, so they join USSR. Like, they do it for their health and everything. And this guy joins, just because then that would make, because this guy hates this guy, Turkmenistan and Kyrgyzstan, I think. War. And these guys over here, they didn't really have a choice. Until now, they want Afghanistan / the graveyard of empires. Yeah, I think we can tell if it was size. I think Afghanistan is smaller than Poland. The USSR was about 127 times around there bigger than Poland, so in size and reality strengths, then yeah, definitely USSR. But like, it's Afghanistan, so it's like what? I'm confused myself. Who would win? Oh, I know who'd win. I don't know, actually. I don't know who would win. Please, help me. I want to know who would win. Why? Just... You know what? We'll leave that for later. Anyways, China decides to invade Myanmar, and take them over, as they kind of are super weak, and they wanted to own all of this, even though. So yeah, there's the Chinese Empire. Oh yeah. But then we have something actually insane happening, and it's actually big. It's that Afghanistan declares war on all of Asia. I have too many memes stuck in my head. Right, that's it. Okay, Afghanistan. I'm sorry, but you win the war against USSR. Well, that invades you. USSR makes a deal. It's a one-time deal. This is what it's called. Wait, actually, I'm gonna color you in, so I feel safer then. So because Afghanistan won, Afghanistan says, yo, give land, and he's like, fine. So graveyard of empires. Yeah, it takes land. Finally. Wait, if it becomes an empire, does that mean it would kill itself? Because it's the graveyard of empires, and it doesn't specifically say which one. Wow, 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 wow. Anyways, USSR mad and knows he'll lose if they fight again, probably take over all of Central Asia. They make a plan. USSR, Chinese Empire, Pakistani Empire, Turkey Empire versus Afghanistan. So yeah, and I'm sorry Afghanistan, but like it's just natural. So Afghanistan was prepared, but like I'm gonna say it again. It can't. I know I'm breaking the saying, but like it just can't. It's impossible. Oh yeah, that's actually different. Let's go, Charlie. Now, as that happened, that gave China a way new touch. It finally can touch this. Yeah, that sounds weird. So, after so long, we have it happening. Australia and the Indonesian United Empire decide to team up to take over here. So first they boat up over here and take this. Now Japan wasn't prepared, so they're chilling. Till they seen and they stopped them there. And that was going to be a long war, but then these guys come and they get troops down there, but they kind of can't win either way. To me a bombastic, to me a bombastic, bombastic, to me a double one. So yeah, after long, hard work, we have Oceania complete, done. We have all of Asia done. All of Europe done. All of the Middle East done. All of North America done. And then we just need Africa and South America to be done. So let's do it. So first we have Nigeria kind of just invading or taking some land over here. I love how Africa's the only continent that's not crowded. And black invades it too. Then eventually, after some time, we have Wait, I'm done. Wait, this is actually not done. And actually, Germany hates Italy, and as soon as Italy was starting to become the strongest, a strong nation, boom, a lot of wrecking forces they bring into there and destroy it. As Italy has destroyed it many of times, so now they've stepped up. So we have actually, do we have any colours generally? Diarrhea. We have two. I'm in love with the sheep. Wait, does shotgun. We can use this. So yeah, we have Algeria becoming an empire. When Algeria makes a peace treaty where it gains this and becomes an empire. And I know, like, yeah, okay, only because it owns Tunisia, a bit of the old of the new Egyptian empire, because they gave it to it. Does not make Algeria an empire. But here's the thing, because Italy's economic's so weak, Algeria thinks, if I just... So it goes up here, and because of how weak Italy is, sadly Italy can't do anything. And because southern Italy is so weak, like, have you heard the economics and everything is bad? They can easily push through southern Italy, like, pretty quickly. So they easily do that, and because Italy is just so tiny, it can just do this. San Marino isn't even strong enough to take on Italy this size, so they can't even stand a threat to Algeria. So in 2 hours, 2 minutes, Algeria, 200 troops, this took them 2 minutes, destroyed San Marino. To me, yeah. Joe's probably shocked right now. Now, Algeria wants the rest of Chad. See, problem is, I'll have to go through these two. So, Egypt says, oh, nah, this is gonna be bad. So they just give him this. But because of how weird the borders are, this happens. Oh, actually, that is way better looking borders. Like, no. You can keep this back. Hold on, you can keep this back. I've just found a way better borders. So Algeria invades it actually. And makes new borders. And again, Nigeria comes back and says, please give me Josh. They take it. They take it. Alright. So we finally have Africa done. I've just seen that there is a obvious power in this region. Yeah, and also, like, we think we forgot that it owns that too. Anyway, so, first order of business, the Dutch thinks of making an empire until we hear a knock on their door. That knock's not good. That's not good. It's a scary knock. Slow, 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 slow. Slow knock. A super slow one. So slow that you can't even count for it. They hear a knock. They go to their door. They hear a knock on the door. The knock gets louder every second. Oh! No. They get scared out of their minds until they realize when they turn around, when they quickly open the door. My name's Cogdale Dingle here. They get horrified as they see they see a big, big, big something. They get killed. I probably scared some, like, 3-year-old kids that watched, or like 5-year-old kids that watched. Sorry if I traumatized you, or scared you. I mean, like, you kind of deserved it. No, you didn't. You're the best. Except if you're from my Discord friends. If you're one of my Discord friends, if you're and you're in a not my server, just a server that has Nico on it, then pray to God I'm gonna kill you. It's me, a bombast, it's me. Takes me, a bombast, takes me. So yeah, they eventually take over full control. They fully, yeah, the Britain has finally done something and woke up. They woke up and they're like, yeah, it's time to die. Because, like, have you heard the saying called the sun? Have you heard the saying called the sun never sets on the British Empire? Hey guys, do you want to hear a fact while I quickly paint in Britain? Did you know the holy... I think this is. Please search it up after this. It's okay if not. Did you know that Romans national anthem, the Romans national animal was a eagle, and the eagle was represented as how fast and strong they are, how easy they could take down prey, and how quick. And that's what the Holy Roman Empire kind of did. So, yeah. Take that. Anyways, every continent except for these two have been done. So now I better finish that as... Firstly, pretty quickly, the Soviet Union destroys Lithuania. And Lithuania's crying right now. It's like depressed because it knows it's not. It's sending its all, like its full strength, but it's losing. So guys, if I'm gonna do some calculations in a second, because I need to calculate something. I'm just afraid to do. I am just afraid. Okay, so now we have the biggest bird. It's so wait, just like something in. Hold up, wait a minute. Oh, that's way different. Oh, I set it all the way to the past though. I'm just afraid. Or was it the future? Was it the past? Or was it not both and just like... Yeah, look. I was wondering why that wasn't working for a second. Anyways, let's look at the disrespecting change. Anyways, not letting me go max, bro. What if we just use this? There. It's like a salmon knee. Red. Anyway, so the next thing we see happening is that well, this is actually so firstly, I'm actually kind of stuck. I don't know what to do. Wait, what would they can't? Is that P? No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, first thing we see that happens is down here in near the Baltics. Oh, sorry guys, accident. Whoa. So we have something happening down here, like here in this area. Just kidding, we have something happening here. And that's that Poland doesn't want history to repeat itself. That's happened many of times. So yeah, he's like just protecting itself really much. And a lot of countries are actually pretty confused about this. Like there are a lot of troops around its border, and not as much, but still a lot of troops around here. And like France also is like just chilling, and now we have eventually a big war breakout over here. We have China offering this group peace, but they reject. And they kill 6,000 people. That is in a Chinese state. Right here. And them 6,000 people were in 2 towns. Yeah, you guessed it. 3,000 for one, 3,000 for the other. And they did do that on purpose. Because their sheep jumped over a fence and eated some crops and then jumped back. China was like, had no words, like, it's the most dumbest thing I have ever heard. And them 6,000 people, a lot of them was lawyers and like even one of the president's friends. So that started a big war, and China was pretty mad as they quickly pushed down here, and they're like, "Hey, it's not our fault. It's just our civilians. We literally have." We've literally just been born. So they know that. So every single civilian that lives over this above all of these states gets evacuated. So that's the whole of Philippines, the whole of Japan, the whole of South Korea. They've fled. all to Australia. So then, after a few days of infighting, the stalemate was placed here. And when that stalemate was placed, it was fine. So yeah, every civilian has evacuated, and around 70% of them went to Australia. So Australia has kind of gained, well, like, as it is the future, and they would have more a population, and these would definitely. But Australia now has no. Yeah, 400 million population. Yeah. So now we're like, oh, what, oh. So, yeah. And then, as the Chinese easily, after 3 days, broke that, nearly 70% of the military went to Australia, populating Australia up to 445 million. As they were ruled by a dictatorship, and about half the population was bad. Half the population was military. So that was like 70% of it. The rest admitted they would still fight for their country. So yeah. So then China decided to be like, maybe we should stop the war. But we're gonna take Japan, and we're gonna take Philippines too. Yeah, and then we'll stop the war. I mean, a bit of Japan, so we can annoy them with their trading ships and destroy them. Or, because they're going through overseas, except for Australians, because Australians are on that team. So yeah, after taking them and taking the Philippines, they asked for a peace treaty. And do you know what they said? All of the military people said, no, we will fight for the country. A lot of the governments in the room said no. And the president, though, thought that no, was the only one with common sense, really, because this country was very, very corrupted. Thought, well, because of the politicians and everyone else. Well, yes, we should sign the peace treaty. Because, well, like, our country could be lost if we said no. Buried in the deep depths of history, years to come. People kind of ignored him in the room. They ignored every single thing he said. That pissed him off. So guess what he did? He left the room. He's like, what were you doing? We were really invalidating your points. And he's like, no. So eventually, the country, the people realize that the country has been overthrown by corruption. So then because 7 million people came back to the islands, they protested. And 4 million got killed, and the other ones got actually recognized. So now 3 million of the population. Yeah, so now that the good presidential has been put in and all the good stuff, they listened and they said, yes, we should sign peace with the Chinese. Just give them Philippines what they want. So then the Chinese grab a little bit more and then they stop. And they say, okay. So, peace treaty? Yep. So now the Chinese have fully, and they've actually allied it. So now all this sea is now theirs too, because they now can use shipping routes. So at the moment, because now they're friends with Australia too, the moment as this is the Chinese Sea, this how many countries have access to it. 1, Brazilian Empire. 2, Grand Colombia. And if it did touch borders with there, it would be 3. But 3 South Africa, but no. South African Empire. 3 Indonesia. Yes, change into Indonesia again. 4 Australia and 5 the USSR. And 6 if they need to get over there, Pakistan. Kian Empire. That's the only countries that are allowed to use this massive, widespread ocean. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe and peace.